An escalation overnight in the White House showdown with Harvard University. Reports the IRS is now considering whether to pull the university's tax-exempt status. Jon Karl is tracking this, our chief Washington correspondent. Good morning, Jon.
George, this would be a dramatic escalation in the administration's pressure campaign on Harvard University that could potentially cost the school hundreds of millions of dollars a year, perhaps even billions. There are multiple reports this morning that the IRS is considering revoking that tax-exempt status. This comes after the president went on his social media platform and said, quote, perhaps Harvard should lose its tax-exempt status and be taxed as a political entity. This comes after the administration has already frozen millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in grants to Harvard because it refused to comply with a series of demands that the administration had made. A series of demands including reviewing its diversity programs, changing its admissions practices, and even banning face masks. In refusing to do that, Harvard's president said the university will not surrender its independence or relinquish its constitutional rights. No government, regardless of which party's in power, should dictate what private universities do. The administration, the president, clearly didn't like that, and now this escalation. Important to point out here, George, it is not clear that it is legal for the president to order such an action. The IRS can revoke status. It's happened before. It's very rare in the case of a university. But the law clearly states that neither the president, the vice president, or anybody in the executive office of the president can tell the IRS to investigate specific taxpayers. We've reached out to the IRS. We've reached out to the Treasury Department. We've reached out to the White House about this. No response this morning.
Right, but it is pretty clear that the president put out that Truth Social post.
Yep.
And if that was the instigation for this, it would clearly be illegal. We also have a move against Harvard from the Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah, the Department of Homeland Security is demanding that Harvard University turn over disciplinary records on all its foreign students and saying that if it refuses to do so, it will revoke the university's ability to enroll those students. There are, George, right now about 7,000 international students at Harvard University.
Jon Karl, thanks very much.